It's always a good time to get something to eat around here. What better way to be invited to a home with some chefs, some divine chefs out here. The Burgess Brothers in the house. What y'all doing, brothers?
Oh man, the outstanding.
Oh, this is great. I've been waiting for this all week. This is some great food. You guys got the special mixes going on here. This is fantastic. Talk about the mix.
Grandma's recipe, man. This is the only cornbread mix that you can actually do. You're gonna see a dessert option of this tonight. Okay, so like grandma's hot water cornbread, griddle cakes, yes, strawberries, whipped cream.
I gotta get some napkins. Let's get going, man.
All right, so that's what we'll do.
Yes. What you making right now?
All right, right now I'm doing some griddle cakes. Basically, a lot of times you don't have an egg ring or egg mold. Just get a mason jar, the top of it, pull it down a little bit on the inside. Okay, I set it right there, right down the flat top. Okay, we got about medium heat right now. You want to go down to about medium heat on that, and we'll get the olive oil to put on here. Right, so we're gonna do griddle cakes, but this is the cornbread mix. There's no egg in this, okay, and this can be made vegan friendly because you can use almond milk.
Okay.
But today we use buttermilk because that's how Grandma and Mom.
Got it.
All right. And we're gonna just let that go in there, fill it up a little bit.
Nice.
And you don't want to fill it to the top. Why? Because it's going to rise anyway. Matt, did you know culinary school? I did not. I went to Mom's culinary school.
Okay.
And Mom's kitchen. I'm telling you right now.
Man.
Culinary, it's great. I commend all those people that go to culinary school. But being a doctor.
Yeah.
But understanding some of our people back then could even afford to go to culinary school. Okay, and even now some of them can't afford to go to culinary school. Right. So understanding there's room for everybody to come in the kitchen, and some of the best chefs are not culinary. I'm not taking anything away from the chefs that are out there.
No.
Wear this coat, and my brother calls me a cook. I'm okay with that. I don't have a credential, but I will beat the brakes off some culinary chefs.
Uh-oh.
No, right now. Press these up. Okay, I'll press them up. A little bit more. I'm gonna make these a little bit more crispy.
Here's a question our viewers have you. The chemistry you guys have, it's incredible. I mean, you guys are just, totally in it, working together, collaborating. That is not something that's easy for most brothers. There's so much competition.
Well, I'll tell you about the chemistry, man. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, and I think it's just a twin thing. And you can almost finish each other's sentences, or you just, I forget something he picks up. So it's great to be in business, but together, and we have to really represent, realize our strengths and our weaknesses and what people are good at. All right, we're gonna take it off.
Nice.
Boom. See it? It's almost cooked already. Boom. Look at that.
Just like that.
Look at that. Look how golden brown that is. All right.
So how'd you guys get started as far as like all the people, all the clients, and boosting your clientele up? And because you guys have just been, I've seen you guys on TV. You guys been doing all kinds of things. Man, how did start, like the thumbnail sketch of it all?
So here's the thing, and people think that it's not just one thing. I mean, it's not just one thing that's going to take you to the top, right? So you do multiple things. Again, we've been on Home Shopping Network. We've been on Guys Grocery Games. We've been on all the local TV stations. We've been with our product in Sam's Club. We've been travel to Georgia, Texas, right? And all this is part of building a resume, right? And we came up with something really intuitive and something that people can learn from, which is K.P.O.P, right? It's an acronym that we use that are building blocks for the next entrepreneurs, the next leaders. And basically it's knowledge, position, opportunity equals power.
Okay.
And so whatever it is you're doing, whether you want to be a doctor, all right, you have to study. You have to go to school. You got to learn what doctors did. That's gaining the knowledge to be the doctor, right? It is. Well, after knowledge, you've got to, position yourself, So K.P.O.P, positioning. So basically, and positioning is a number of things. You can gain knowledge and position, but position might be you're getting a mentor. Big Al, I want to get TV or entertainment, so I'm going to come and work for you for free at times. It's not working for free because you're still gaining knowledge.
Get that knowledge and, position, opportunity, higher authority.
That equates to power. Now that you're in a power position, and this is something we have to do as a people, all right? You pick somebody else up. You got to reach behind you and pick them up too, right? Because if you get to the top all by yourself, you have not done your job. And I ask people this: what if Harriet Tubman didn't go back and reach back and say, "Look, those are my people. I'm going back to bring them out of bondage too"? What if she didn't do that?
Wow.
So let that resonate in your spirit, and that's what we have to do, right, as a community, because that's what it's about. To build that book, to build that picture, but also build, right, new leaders.
Nice.
Yeah, he goes, while we're rising or while you're rising, you pull somebody else up. And so he's right, because by the time you make it to that top, you're sitting up there lonely and you haven't done your part.
Right.
And so for those of us that are rising, you may not seem like you're rising, but you are, and you can actually affect someone else. And so when I say that your opportunity comes from a higher authority, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're higher or better. You just may be in a position of that authority that grants me now an opportunity.
Nice.
Maybe like a new contract, right? So we like to give a little bit of education, teach while we do what we do. I'm looking forward to enjoying dinner with you brothers.
Oh, absolutely. And see, man, still he made another one.
Look, get this.
I've
been busy over here. He still ain't found the Parmesan.
Listen,
He ain't found the Parmesan. Look at it, all stacked up. Parmesan. So again, you can add a little bit of water in there. We're not going to add water for these. We'll let them steam off because it's still hot.
Nice.
Add its own condensation.
Okay. And then, bring it on out.
Look at that. See, you see that juice coming, right?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
You can smell it, the aroma.
Okay.
But look, I'll show you this. You can eat bread, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bread?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I want you, let me get this here. I'll give you a little sample of this real quick so you can taste this. I want you just to taste that, all right? And now I'm gonna pick out up too. I know he'll breathe and get watch it.
It's like melting in your mouth.
Ain't that melting in your mouth? I'm gonna give you a little piece. Be careful, it's warm. Be careful.
Oh, yeah.
So I want you to taste it.
And my mama grew up in Alabama.
Okay, so
And she made cornbread from scratch. So
this is the
you're giving her.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's not even baked. That is not baked, people. This is look, you don't need syrup on there. That's a corn cake. That's a southern dish. That will go with the dish tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Also, we're gonna make dessert out of that too.
Okay.
John's gonna show you your thing.
All right. Oh, see. Stop playing.
Want to cut it against grain, just like I'm doing right here. And you'll see how you can cut really thin. They'll be extremely tender. Yeah, there we go. Actually, and you don't go wrong like this. That's so beautiful. I'm gonna just go back with it. You got here. Come on now.
All right.
You don't need no sauce in that or nothing.
No sauce.
Okay. We're gonna have that later. The sauce is three.
That's so good.
So
Tell us again.
the sauce. Okay. Gluten free. Okay. No high fructose corn syrup. All right. No added preservatives. All right. This is the bottle. I'm telling you, it is. Matter of fact, this is a throwback bottle. This is our original. We changed the label, but again, everybody can have a throwback. So
Right. Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
We might do a limited edition, folks. Look out for this, okay? Limited edition. Again, we like to teach and give tricks. So that's, and the same thing, like if you're doing brisket, you guys, the worst thing you can do with brisket is cut it the wrong way. Then you got stringy. Like brisket's not designed to be like that. In fact, we should just give an hour lesson on cut meat.
Basically.
Okay?
Basically.
Okay, we can do that too. We can come back, we'll do brisket, we'll do some barbecue time.
Exactly.
So if you guys do this right, this will actually help meat that's even not tender.
So a lot of restaurants, when they make the food and make the meat, and it's sometimes not oh, it's kind of hard or whatever. They're just cutting it
You ain't
wrong.
cutting it wrong. Well, sometimes you're cutting it wrong.
I mean, sometimes they're not cooking it right.
They
But
cut it wrong. Sometimes, listen, when people don't like brisket, that's because they had a bad one. They either tried it out, or they cooked it too long, right? Or they didn't cook it long enough, or they cut it wrong. So there's a few ways to mess up a brisket.
Okay.
Most people, we have roots in Texas, all right, and that's where brisket came from out here.
Yeah.
People do tri-tip, but we can do it all. But this right here, if you do a tri-tip brisket, you don't need a brisket.
Man.
See? All right, now this right here is again, that's little Brussels sprouts. All right, you good?
Well, for the dads. The other lady, we got to go first.
Oh,
Ladies,
yes.
look, I got something for y'all too, ladies.
Okay,
On
okay.
a Chardonnay or whatever. So look.
For the
Yeah,
ladies.
for the ladies, look, I'll bring a nice Chardonnay too in summertime.
Okay, this right here is fine dining at home.
Nice.
Fine dining at home.
Nice.
Fine dining at home, right here. All right. See the smoke ring? Good corn cake. Again, that right there. That's it. You got your full course meal.
No, look, I keep a gallon of the sauce.
Oh, see, hey, you gotta have it. You gotta have it at the ready.
Do that.
Bam!
Uh-oh. Gallon of sauce at the house.
You want to get all fancy and culinary on it now, right? Put some drizzle on there.
But that's good. It's perfect. This is a perfect way to practice. It's a perfect way to practice at home, you know?
But you can practice at home.
And dress it up.
Dress it up. And again, you got a full course meal there, okay? Now, the beauty in it is that Bird made this as a side option with the griddle cook, all right? What I was busy working on earlier, and I'm gonna just pull this up. It's gonna be your dessert.
Don't play with it.
Now we got a fine dining meal right here.
Nice.
Okay?
Nice.
Look it. Boom. Homemade whipped cream. Got fresh strawberries, blackberries. I mean, literally, the whipping cream is about 5 minutes, maybe 3.5 minutes with the mixers. A little bit of powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and let it go.